go, folks. Baltimore Kraken taking on Louisville Gamble here on 6-star for one of the first times, if not the first time in Call of Duty history, a 4-point hard point rotation as Louisville gets on the hill first. Chunk and Sweet Baby Ray getting trades as Baby Ray goes down. Dovahkiin currently holding on the hill, waiting for some assistance. Chunk goes down. Virtue contesting with Y backing up. Beautiful nade from Y as they try to get back on the hill. Y with a nice two-piece. Sweet Baby Ray and company trying to find a way to break back in. Louisville Gamble with the early lead. Padini with the two-piece. Hey, Padini, don't you be a meanie right now. Lil Nas X, don't trademark me. Send me your number. I'm kidding. Anyways, 10-9, Louisville Gamble and Baltimore Kraken in heated, pitched combat to start off on 6-star. As we head to P2, we'll chill out by the pool. Louisville getting their first. Chunk on the outside, looking to find a way in. Dovahkiin and Baby Ray going down. Padini with the double once again. Trap able to lock in. Shower Handy unfortunately going down. Sweet Baby Ray with one of the oddest looking sights I've ever seen. But hey, whatever works for you, Sweet Baby Ray. Rotating in and around. Big two-piece for Sweet Baby. Dovahkiin currently holding on the hill. Trap on the outside trying to find a way in as Virtue pushes in solo. Trap with the one, Trap with the two on P2. And a solid job as they'll grab the scrap as we rotate on over to P3. Why here? Looking for a shot. The turn and burn. Sweet Baby Ray getting cooked. Unfortunately, going down like some barbecue. Trap here, rotated in. Shower Handy with the two-piece before going down. A lot of two-pieces this matchup I'm seeing. A lot of double-doubles all around. Chunk popping up and around on the flower pot. Trying to ascend on the two-streak. Sweet Baby Ray, gotta be careful. Gets rotated out. Baltimore Kraken now taking the lead, and a definitive one at that. Dovahkiin trying to rotate up and contest. They do. Virtue gets beamed. Chunk still on the inside. Goes down as Louisville is able to break with 27 still left. Y trying to fight for it. Solid rotation from Shower as Virtue tries to punch through. Dovahkiin currently holding. Gonna barely avoid that nade. Pre-fire in the corner. Has to reload. Y and Virtue able to retake, at least for minimal scrap, but Louisville got a solid chunk of time on that P3. Chunk and company are already fighting over P4 as we get right back into it. Solid game thus far from both sides, with Baltimore Kraken taking the slight edge on the first rotation with Y at 12-6 and a solid 2.0 KD. Shower trying to defend, getting some help as they three-stack on objective, protecting the mid lane. Trap threads the needle. As they all start to rotate in through mid, they stack up, pushing in. Padini and Sweet Baby Ray combining for 3. They need one more, but Trap stays alive with a two-piece of their own on a 4-streak. Free fire in the corner. Padini, though, too good with that Renetti. Right as I say that, they go down to Y, rotating up now. Sliding in, nades, explosions, shooting, everything you could want in a Call of Duty matchup. It's an absolute blender of chaos on the P4 to the P1 rotation as we're all tied at 74 apiece after the first rotation. One of the closest hard points I've seen in a minute, but typically you start to see one team pull away in the second rotation. We'll see if one can do it here as Louisville grabs the P1 first. Chunk rotating up with Trap. Right down below, Padini once again coming in for the save. Padini has got some very critical two pieces in this one. He's currently leaving their squad with 14 and 12. Chunk taking down Padini. As Baltimore Kraken try to get back in this one. Louisville Gamble has gotten a majority of this as Sweet Baby Ray goes down. Padini trying to get this two-piece. Dovahkiin with the save. Haven't talked too much about Dovahkiin this matchup. They're sitting at 9-13, but they are a very, very talented player, and I expect them to have a solid second rotation. Baltimore Kraken trying to take the lead, and they do on the P1. They're playing for scraps. as it looks like they begin their rotation early. Ooh, Virtue tried to swim in the pool and unfortunately got kicked out of the swim out bar. Chunk just on the outside, drops the trophy system just in time, pre-fires the corner into nothing. Shower holding on the shallow end of the pool, but unfortunately cannot do it as Virtue, Y, and Trap clear house for the team wipe and will be able to retake P2 with relative ease. Dovahkiin unfortunately can't get in there. Paydini on the outside, waiting for the reload, rotating in. Chunk goes down. Point is clear. Y goes down. Paydini coming in to hold as Trap drops in to retake. Looks like Paydini hopped out, was waiting for the retake. Y here waiting for the retake themselves. Paydini absolutely cooking on the 4 streak. Y pushing up and out. Paydini just regenning a smart play, but it wasn't enough. Y able to take over and take the lead for Baltimore once again. Baltimore has had the slight edge, but Louisville has kept it close throughout. This P3 could be a big one for Louisville if they can maintain control. Paydini's going to get caught out on the flank. Virtue taking him down. Unfortunate there. Dovahkiin and company lock in on the objective. Sweet Baby Ray trying to protect. Dovahkiin just proned out, and the only one on the hill. Y on the outside as they go up the stairs. Chunk almost going down. Trap with the headshot and the 2-piece. Dovahkiin unfortunately going down to Y, and Chunk will be able to break through. Y here sliding out. Sweet Baby Ray getting cooked as Chunk continues to hold. It's 137-130, a very, very close hard point. One of the closer matches we've seen thus far in Season 3 of United Rogue. As we continue here, shots from Virtue on the 2 streak, Trap on the 1. Baltimore Kraken getting it done, currently leading by 20. They need this P4 to go their way to just give them a little separation from Louisville, not allowing them to build any momentum and bounce back. That has been the struggle thus far. Neither team has been able to create enough separation for a determined or a significant lead to stay the leader, essentially, of this matchup. They unfortunately have traded so many times it feels like Wall Street as they begin to climb higher. Baltimore Kraken looking pretty darn good thus far. If they can get the rest of this, they should be able to crack close to the 200 mark and really put Louisville in between a rock and a hard place. Trap with a solid 2-piece. Y on the 4 streak as Paydini takes down Virtue. Dovahkiin trying to peek out. Trap in mid. Finally gets him down. And Baltimore Kraken take it to 198-130. That P4 was absolutely massive for Baltimore as they take over. Virtue and Chunk with a 3-piece. I have no idea what site that trap is using, but it seems to be working effectively. 30-20. As Chunk here locks down the P1 with everyone else protecting. Shower trying to find a way in. Same with Sweet Baby Ray contesting. Gliding up, and that's a 3-piece for Louisville. Gives them some breathing room, but they're down by close to 100. They're going to need all of this P1 and then some, but they're only going to get half of it. This P2 rotation is critical for Baltimore. They do not want Louisville bouncing back after this deficit. Y with some big shots, and just more scrap time for Baltimore, but Louisville has to fight for the P2. They cannot waste time on the P1. Trap on the outside. You see Louisville rotated early, and now Baltimore needs just 18 points to put this one away. They really started to run away on that second rotation. Like I was saying, you typically see that in the hard point. They keep it close for the first rotation. The second rotation, the winner starts to emerge, and the winner seems to be Baltimore Kraken, but it's not over until it's over, folks. Sweet Baby Ray trying to hold the line, rotating in, but no. Chunk and Virtue getting in, but it's Shower to save the day, and Trap providing the upset. The drop shot, Dovahkiin not using a Dragon Shout, but instead of an MCW. Quick trades happening in and around the objective. Baltimore unable to get to P2 as Louisville Gamble tries to claw their way back from the brink of defeat. The Baltimore Kraken can win it on scrap alone, and they might just do it here, and I think they will with Sweet Baby Ray going down, Virtue holding on the hill, and just like that, 250 to 161. Seattle taking the W. A solid job from Seattle there, as Y finishes 33 and 19. Just a beautiful job. Beautiful job all around. There is our scoreboard, folks. We will get a look at the after-action report summary in just a moment. But what an incredible first round. Louisville fought incredibly well in that first rotation, but sadly fell short on the second. As we get a look at our after-action report summary, Trap with 35 and 23. Y right behind with 33 and 19, both with over a minute hill time, and Chunk with over 2 minutes. And you can see just in hill time alone, I mean, that's obviously what determines the score, but still, just the difference in the totality, with the most on the side of Louisville coming from Dovahkiin at a minute 23, where the lowest on the side of Baltimore was 53 seconds. Just insane. Baltimore. I know I'm keep messing it up and keep calling them Seattle. I apologize. It's just stuck in my brain. I've been watching too much hockey, and I apologize. Baltimore, Kraken, Baltimore. Apologies. I'm only human. I will make mistakes. I'm not perfect. Po Buddy's nerfed, okay? Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm just a man, for God's sake. But yes, Baltimore Kraken. I've made that mistake, even behind the scenes, so I apologize. Anyways, to the winners go the spoils. Baltimore Kraken taking the W in that one with a 50-50% split on the prediction. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I got to screenshot it. I'm sorry. I don't think I've ever seen a 50-50 split on a prediction. As we're loading right into round number 2, got to get this prediction up quick. And there's the dev error. Unfortunate. I was like, there's no way this loads in without it being a dev error. Anyways. Oh, excuse me. But yes, Baltimore Kraken, Louisville Gamble. Louisville Gamble, Baltimore Kraken. I apologize. It was a mistake that was bound to happen when you have a similar name. It's just, it's in my brain. And I apologize for any confusion. Mr. Popper, hope the Penguins are doing well, and thank you for the follow. Whew, it is hot. Granted, I turned my AC down and I'm in a long sleeve button up, so what are you going to do? Another very high prediction, this time favoring Baltimore, 2,500 to 1,700. Lot of X dollars on the line, folks. Lots and lots of X dollars on the line. Be careful. Be careful out there. It is your X dollars to spend. I apologize. You're not going to believe. Even on my note sheet, I wrote Seattle. My goodness, I'm terrible. That's why I messed it up. My goodness. Unfollow. Wow. Wow, Thunder. Yes. Baltimore v. Louisville. Baltimore Kraken. To err is to human, okay? That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. Y'all stop judging me. Stop being mean. Big meanies. Bunch of meanies in chat. Meh. uh, it's all good though. We're chilling. We're doing A-okay. Bow down, bow down, down. Back up, send invite. There we are. Thunder Kraken, thank you for gigantifying yet another emote. And thank you for the 30 bits. I do appreciate it. 5,700 in favor of Baltimore. A lot of X dollars riding on this next matchup, and we're going to the search and destroy, folks. That is my bread, my butter, my sugar, my cream, my everything when it comes to casting. And I cannot wait to cast it between these two squads. If it's as half close as that hard point was, then I'll be satisfied with the search and destroy. Although I did wear no, I'll wear the red glasses for the rest of the stream. Y'all redeemed it enough. We can just wear the red ones for tonight. It's quite all right. Anywho, I'm gonna make sure I get everybody set and situated in the lobbies. Get your predictions in. Make sure you vote for your favorite team, whether it be Baltimore Kraken or Louisville Gamble. Be sure to put your money where your mouth is. Make sure I get swapped to the CODCaster. Make sure everybody gets to the proper sides. I believe Louisville Gamble will be Team 1. Yes, I believe so. Either way, we're getting everybody loaded back in after the dev error. Everybody reset, resituated, restarted, locked in, loaded. Yes, Louisville Gamble will be Team 1. One moment. I'm all set and situated on my side if you guys are ready. Everybody get to the appropriate sides, and we'll get this sorted out. Louisville Team 1, Baltimore Team 2. Should be all set on my end. Good luck to both sides. Baltimore. My pen's running out of ink. Stupid pen. Where's my pen? That's why we have backups. Ridiculous. We're loaded in. Invasion. Search and destroy. Someone created an account called Big Rich is Hot, and I don't know how to feel about it. Thank you. But also, please do not make fake accounts just to flatter me. You can just tell me in the chat. Either way, thank you, Big Rich is Hot, for the follow. A lot of money is in your hands right now. Indeed. A lot of X dollars on the line in this one. Big money being bet on Baltimore Kraken as well as Louisville Gamble. So I believe we got another dev error. My screen is frozen. Solve a Rubik's Cube for you. I got 2 of them. If you need to borrow one, sweet baby Ray. All right. We got a solid dev error back to back. So I'm going to head to a be right back. And I will see you guys real soon. Don't go anywhere, because if you do, I will cry. I mean it. I don't have my blue glasses on anymore, so you'll see the tears. It's going to be ugly. I'm an ugly, ugly crier. Like, if you think I'm ugly now, just wait until you see me crying. It's bad. So don't leave me. Don't you dare leave the stream. Not yet, anyways. Go grab some water, grab some snacks. We'll be right back. We're back. Ladies and gentlemen, folks, everybody, people's watching at home, welcome for my bread, my butter, my sugar, my cream, my everything when it comes to casting. It's Search and Destroy. It's on Invasion. It's a classic map mode combo. Maybe not as classic as Control on Invasion, but still a fun mode nonetheless. We're getting loaded in. Whoever created an account called I'm Leaving Stream, delete that account now, because I don't want you to leave. And stop padding my follower numbers with a bunch of fake accounts. Anyways, let's get to the action. Here we go. Louisville Gamble on the attack first as we get things underway in this pivotal matchup after Baltimore Kraken took round 1. Can they take round 2 in this series? Sweet Baby Ray with the shots. Shower Handy with another as Y rotates. Ooh, through the smoke, through the fire, and the flames. Y getting it done. Shots in close. Goes in for the Renetti. Shower Handy goes down, and now a 1v2. Virtue grabs Paydini. Dovahkiin planting. Shots coming in. Virtue can't finish. Dovahkiin dropped to just 12 HP. Virtue rotates. Almost had it, folks. Oh, my goodness. Virtue here trying to stay alive and clutch up. Dovahkiin in the streets. Virtue gets the shots, dropped to 40. Virtue tosses a stun. Now rotating. The movement, Dovahkiin! Louisville Gamble clutching up in a big way. With a big gamble, a 1v1. Dovahkiin stays alive. Incredible. So ever creating all these fake accounts, stop it. You stop it right now. You save your time and your patience. It's ridiculous. Louisville Gamble winning round 1 in a really incredible 1v1. Dovahkiin saving the day for Louisville. Baltimore now needs to bounce back. They've had their momentum slowed a bit here, I'd have to say. So they try to push up to Bravo. Paydini in mid. Trap pushing in on the outside. They leave Bravo a bit exposed. Shower watching the mid lane with Paydini in the dark cutout. Virtue with some shots, but eat some shots of their own. Trap takes down Paydini as Baltimore grabs the first blood. Y rotating up. Sweet Baby Ray on the outside grabs one. Dovahkiin grabbing another in a 2v3. Y takes down Baby Ray. They have a free plant on Bravo if they can get there. Shower peppering some shots. Now 2v2. Dovahkiin has the nade still. Not have a trophy system down. Shower with the shots on Excavator. Trap, though, caught out on bomb. Able to rotate in a beautiful retake of that Excavator spot. Gets the trophy system down, but it's Dovahkiin to clutch it again for the 4 streak. My goodness, Dovahkiin having themselves an incredible game of Search and Destroy as Louisville winning 2 in a row here. Well done, Dovahkiin. Clutching back-to-back rounds. As we continue. Sorry, Shrug, I am in the middle of a cast, but I will be playing lots of the video games tomorrow. So we continue here. Louisville on a bit of a wave here as they continue to push. See if they can continue their hot streak here in the search and destroy, or will Baltimore Kraken finally bring them down to their level in Davy Jones' locker? Big push over to Bravo's side. Y eating some shots, dropped to 72, but able to stay alive as Sweet Baby Ray picks up the first blood. Over on Alpha, but gets traded out. Beautiful commitment there from Trap, waiting for the push. That is just nice patience and some beautiful gunshots, if I do say so myself. Had the gunny and had to take the shot. Paydini rotating up as Louisville Gamble has stalled their attack just a bit. Trap hanging out on Alpha still as Paydini goes for the rotation. Got to make a move here, Dovahkiin. Been sort of the heavy hitter thus far in the matchup. Popping up. Dovahkiin threading the needle on the 5 streak. Dovahkiin looking for some more. Might have just spotted one, but they were able to escape. Paydini giving chase. Y takes down Shower. You got to get the bomb down, Dovahkiin. No time, unfortunately. Trap takes down Paydini. Dovahkiin, unfortunately, cannot get the plant. Bit of an anticlimactic first win for Baltimore, but nonetheless, a solid win. A win is a win is a win. In all honesty, whoever is creating all of these fake accounts, please stop, as you are padding my follower number count while not actually giving me viewers. And I don't have audio for those first 3 rounds. You gotta tell me this, chat. I made a mistake. There was no game audio, and I failed. Apologies, everyone. Apologies. Anyways, Dovahkiin with the shots through mid. Not grabbing one just yet, but unfortunate there. Trap able to stay up. Paydini rotating in through mid. Has their deady and all their throwables, but eats the stun. The push out from Trap, and Paydini is going to win the gunny. Unfortunate there for Baltimore. Chunk trying to rotate through. Sweet Baby Ray peppers in some shots. I know there's players all in their usual places, but you know, you're just sort of teasing, popping out like a reverse whack-a-mole of sorts. Trying to get something going. Paydini accidentally taking down Shower, unfortunately, with the environmental explosion as Virtue is caught out on Alpha, it appears. Chunk, the bomb carrier, still trying to find a way to get through to an objective. Starts making a move. As Paydini holds on Tank. Dovahkiin looking for a shot on Virtue. Can't quite find it. Paydini pushing out now. Bomb does go down. And here we go. As we continue here. 2-1, folks. 2v3. Virtue able to stay up. Virtue cooking right now, and in that flow state it looks like Sweet Baby Ray and Virtue in a 1v1. And it's Virtue to take it. Baltimore Kraken tying things up 2-2. Good stuff, everybody. As we continue here, TSO Kevin, thank you for the sub. I do appreciate it.
Congratulations and welcome to the X-Council.
One moment, everybody. Turn off. Who's ever making all of these fake accounts, for the love of God, please. Please just stop.
Welcome to the X-Nation.
Well, I'm going to have to do a lot of reporting after stream. We'll get back to the action, and I'll actually focus on what I want to do. Anyways. Louisville Gamble. Trying to stay alive in this series. Baltimore Kraken have been able to bounce back in a big way. Trap with the first blood. And now Baltimore starts to sink their jaws into Louisville. The Kraken has been called forth and emerged. Paydini with the shots. And the 2-piece. You love to see it. Paydini got a couple 2-pieces in the hard point as well. Shower waiting for the push. Chunk able to avoid, and Shower has to rotate back. Virtue takes down Sweet Baby Ray. Bomb goes down on Alpha. See what happens here. Virtue peeking out. Paydini eating some headshots, but able to stay up. Big rotation from Chunk. Does not see Shower. Runs right past them, in fact. An unfortunate gaff from Chunk there, folks. As Paydini rotates to the outside, Virtue picks some up. Shower now rotating in through mid. Trying to get something. Virtue gets picked up, but he doesn't see Chunk on the defuse. Chunk, you're gonna get it! Oh, goodness! Oh, Baltimore Kraken getting away with that one. My goodness. Never forget the #1 rule, folks. Always keep your eye on the bomb. Right in front of them. Unfortunate there, folks. As Baltimore Kraken wins 3 in a row after going down 2-0, Baltimore Kraken has re-emerged as the dominant team here. See if they can keep this momentum, or will Louisville be able to bounce back some way, shape, or form. They make an aggressive push towards Bravo. As we continue here. Sweet Baby Ray able to grab the first blood. Y gets the trade, pre-fires the dark corners, but unable to. Y unfortunately gets caught out by Paydini, but Virtue with the trade. Beautiful timing on both sides right now as we drop to a 2v2. As we continue with the matchup. Shower trying to get Virtue down, but unfortunately could not. Dovahkiin pushing through mid, gets caught out on the rotation as they push to Alpha. Shower peppering in some shots, but could not take down the bomb carrier. And now Shower in a tough 1v2 situation with a surging Baltimore Kraken team. Trap rotates into Hotel. Back into mid with Virtue holding in mid. Shower takes down Trap with the heady, and Virtue gives chase. Trying to track him down. Keep your eye on the bomb. Virtue, what you doing? Shower might be able to sneak this one. I don't think so. Shower gets spotted, and just like that. Beautiful movement from Baltimore Kraken right there, and well done keeping eyes on that rotation. Virtue here with the MCW. Shower handy, unfortunately, will be left unsatisfied with that one. TSO, thank you for the sub. Whomever is creating all these fake accounts, I just ask that you please stop. I'm just trying to cast and do my thing. I appreciate you creating all these fake accounts, but inevitably I will have to ban them all, and it just takes up more of my time after the fact. So if you could please stop, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Dovahkiin, the bomb carriers, we continue here. 4-2 as Baltimore has won 4 in a row now, trying to make it 5 and push it to match point. Shower and company trying to rotate in, but Chunk was waiting. Chunk was waiting, folks, and does not get spotted yet. Chunk with a dangerous push out, and Dovahkiin remaining motionless. Beautiful discipline there. Paydini rotating up. Trap gets picked up as Dovahkiin pushes out and finally takes down Chunk. It's a 2v3. Y in the back towards Alpha. Trying to rotate up to the objective. Sweet Baby Ray rotating through. Spots Y. Takes them down, and now all up to Virtue in the 1v3. Virtually impossible in most situations, but Virtue has been playing exceptionally well at 8-4 on a 2 streak. Paydini up top waiting for the push. Virtue trying to track them down. It's got to check their corners. A lot of corners to look at. Paydini rotates underneath. Virtue does not see them. Paydini spots them and begins to give chase. Virtue checking their flank. The hip fire and gets meleeed in the convenience shop. Louisville gamble with a big bounce back win. Paydini with a quick double bonk right to the 5-head. Beautiful job, Paydini, for the melee clutch to stop the momentum, stop match point. As we continue here. Round number 8, I believe, underway. Yes, round number 8. So we continue here. Oh, I see where I messed up, folks. I messed up on my little counter sheet in my note sheet. Why with the first blood on Sweet Baby Ray, and that is a tough hit, unfortunately, for Louisville. Let's see if they can return fire, get the trade out. Dovahkiin waited on the outside. Why with the 2 streak in this round, and Shower left all alone. Protect Bravo's Virtue, picks up Dovahkiin, and now a 1v4 trap with the shots. I don't know who tossed the nade, but we'll get it on the kill cam. Either way, as Baltimore bounced back in a big way. It's Y with a perfectly tossed Semtex. Shower was getting beamed by Trap. That is teamwork coordination if I've ever seen it. Nades, MCWs, it's a potent combination, and I like to see it in Search and Destroy. So we reach the dreaded 5-3 curse. I am not superstitious, just a little stitious. So we continue here. Shower, the bomb carrier. They make a play towards Alpha. Chunk pushing up and gets demolished in the hotel lobby, unfortunately. Paydini taking them down as they got a little too aggressive on the push. Y holding out in mid with Trap in the back room. Sweet Baby Ray and Paydini go down. That's a huge 2-piece pickup for Baltimore as Shower and Dovahkiin both grab a kill. Virtue peeking through. Might run into that nade, but is able to dodge it. Some spins, some 360s. Virtue stays alive at 9-5. Now in a 1v2. We've seen Virtue clutch before, if I'm not mistaken, and we've seen Dovahkiin do the same thing. But who will come out on top? Will Louisville Gamble stay alive? Will Baltimore Kraken put this one away? Can Virtue get it done? Virtue rotating out. Might have spotted Shower over there. Peeking out. Shower gets picked up with a beautiful headshot. Now 1v1. Dovahkiin and Virtue. Incredible players. Virtue didn't see him, laying right next to the dumpster. And that's exactly where Virtue just got put. Got dunked on by the dumpster by Dovahkiin. Crouched up, prone like a snake, waiting to strike, and Virtue unfortunately got dropped. As we go to round 10. Louisville staying alive like the Bee Gees, folks. No, Kevin, I was not talking about you. Someone has created several fake accounts titled Big Rich is Hot, Leaving Stream, Looks Like Vane, Kevin's So Pretty, Turn Off Ads, and My Hair, Maddie. That last one is especially hurtful. So yeah, just please stop making fake accounts. It just makes more work for me later, and it's really just annoying. Dovahkiin with the first blood, as Louisville gets off to the right start. Virtue holding in mid, tosses the nade, might have revealed themselves, and does. Y gets Paydini, but Shower with the trade. Now a 2v3, Baltimore Kraken in rough waters, as it were. Rough waters. Pun fully intended. Trap caught out in Alpha. Has got to be careful. Shower's just lurking. Y gets caught out in mid, and now a 1v3. Not going to do it. Louisville has forced a round 11. That dreaded 5-3 curse might prove to be true here. Shower with the shots to break even at 7 for 7. Not going 30 to 30. You're not speaking to the people yet, Piccolo. Not yet. Dovahkiin on the 4 streak. Shower on the 2. Let's see what Louisville Gamble can do in this pivotal round 11. Winner takes all, Search and Destroy matchup. Big push towards Bravo. Y eats some early shots and damage, but is able to stay up. Sweet Baby Ray trying to get an early pick. Chunk almost going down, but again, no one No one going down just yet on either side. Sweet Baby Ray and Dovahkiin on the excavator, playing this head glitch as Shower and Paydini protect the mid lane and Alpha flank. Y rotating out. Very slow, methodical push here from Baltimore. As Sweet Baby Ray has left Dovahkiin on the excavator, electing to go towards the head glitch here. Picks up Y, and a huge first blood for Louisville. And they have to rotate back. They need to get a trade here soon. Shower is caught out in mid. Got to be careful here. Limited time left on the clock. Paydini starting to pepper in some shots on the Alpha side just to protect the objective. Shower popping up. Free pick here. Chunk goes down. 2v4 now. Bomb is down. 6 seconds left. In a somewhat anticlimactic finish, Louisville Gamble gonna take this one after bouncing back from the 5-3 deficit. And the 5-3 curse is real, folks. Let me tell you. A solid GG's all around. Shower handy with the final kill. As Trap, unfortunately, fell right into that trap. Pun, once again, fully intended. Scoreboards are still broken, but we'll get a look at the after-action report summary. Solid GG's either way between these two squads. Whew! Doggy, what a matchup. What a series thus far as we're tied up at 2 apiece. Or 1 apiece, excuse me. We get a full look at the after-action report summary. Dovahkiin with a 10-5 performance, a 2.0 KD, but was just overwhelmed in that last one. And that's just mean. Who's ever creating all these fake accounts, I hope you're happy with yourself. Let me just stress to y'all that this person is spending minutes, if not hours, of their time just to create fake accounts. Thank you for the ad money. Thank you for all the fake accounts, everyone. I don't know who's creating them, but again, I ask you to please stop. I'm just trying to stream. I'm just trying to cast. I'm just trying to do my thing. So if you stop making fake accounts, I would really appreciate it. Thank you. It's like I said, it just creates more work for me in the back end. Oh, perfect. This is way easier. Hang on. Boom. Account created 15 minutes ago. Following since 14 minutes ago. Banned. Account created 18 minutes ago. Following since 18 minutes ago. Banned. Yes, I did, Sweet Baby Ray. Don't you worry, I got you. It'll be on the VOD. I just have to deal with some toxic people who are creating a bunch of fake accounts. So, sorry, bye-bye. You got hit with the ban hammer because you fuck around and you find out. Pardon my French, but stop. Just move on with your life. Go have a good time. Stop creating fake accounts. Stop being, a terrible person. Thank you. Okay. My game is tweaking. Yeah, I showed it on stream. It'll be available on the VOD, Sweet Baby Ray. Don't you worry. All right. Series is all tied up at 1 apiece. 6-5. Favor of Louisville. Very fun search and destroy matchup. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Indeed. We're going back to invasion for control, so it should be a fun one. Louisville is now team 2. Make sure to swap team settings. All set on my end. Best of luck to both teams. Series currently tied at 1 apiece. Very fun series so far. Potentially our first game 5. Knock on wood. Things go according to plan. No dev errors, no dev errors, no dev errors. Please, no dev errors. I shouldn't have said anything. Oh, this does give me time to fix my predictions. As Louisville gamble with just 20% being voted for him, they win by a hair. A 6-5 search and destroy. It does not get much closer than that. But Louisville gamble did in fact win the last one. Restarting game again. Stev error is BS. It's really annoying. Be right back, everybody. Be right back. Ooh. Want me to solve the Rubik's Cube? Not a problem. I got you. I can do that in the meantime while my game resets and we try to rejoin this. Anyways. We did it. Indeed. Let me get the next prediction up. Ooh. Sports mode glasses. Okay, well, let me put the sports mode glasses on. One moment. Oh, excuse me. Whew, okay, I need to be able to see this properly. All right. Got to load the game back up. One moment. Okay. And start your timer. Start the timer on the Rubik's Cube solving. God, I am very sweaty right now because I got 2 streaming lights on me and it is very hot. I'm just trying to save money on AC. That stuff is expensive. But it's not terrible. It's all good. It is all good. Here we go. I don't know who's making all these fake accounts, but you're just going to get them banned. You are wasting your time with those accounts. Wow. Boom. I have to hold it like this so y'all see it in camera while I do it. Or you'd be like, you just swapped it out. You didn't actually do it. So, done. Damn good at my job. And I'm sweating like a pig in heat. Ridiculous. Rubik's Cube Nation, rise up. Account created 1 minute ago. Following since 1 minute ago. Stop creating fake accounts. Stop padding my follower count. It's annoying. TSO Kevin, thank you for redeeming the sports mode glasses. Will do my best to lock in after solving the Rubik's Cube. I need to get like a hand towel, like I'm working out or something. Wipe, dab the sweat off of my brow. Anyways, we are waiting for the next lobby code or invite. Loaded back up when... But hopefully everyone's having a good night, despite some of the trolls and or bots and or other annoyances. Hope everyone's doing okay. See what's what. It's annoying. It's most annoying, chat. It's most annoying. But it's just part of being a streamer, I guess. This is part of the process. All right, we got the lobby code. Even better, we got an invite. Save us from typing. $2.2K, 2.1K on Baltimore Kraken. No one betting on Louisville gamble yet. Unfortunate. All right, we're back in the lobby. Louisville gamble. It's team 2. All set there. Let's give this one more try. Best of luck to both teams. Although I have a limited time frame, as I'm going to see Deadpool and Wolverine this evening. Just working on my final assignment for this class while watching you cast. Copy that, Thunder Kraken. Appreciate you watching me and tuning in. Good luck with your final assignment. Kick ass in that class. Hopefully we can get loaded in on this one, because I want to get this series wrapped up in a timely manner, both for myself and for everyone watching, and for the players, of course. This is getting to be quite preposterous and frustrating, especially when series go to a game 4, game 5. Like, when we were having dev error problems last night, the stream was nearly 3 hours. RoboCop, that's a fun one. Good on you. Good on you, buddy. By all means, keep wasting your time and your life creating fake accounts. It's no trouble to me. It's a lot easier to ban people now. They've updated the rules, so the second I see your name, it's just boom, done. So keep it coming. Keep spamming and bullshitting accounts. Keep them coming. Well, we're restarting again after several dev errors. I'm going to head it to a be right back just because I don't know how many more we're going to get. See you in a sec, everybody. Well, after a few attempts, we finally got things set and sorted. We're here in control. Baltimore Kraken on the attack first as they try to rotate into Alpha, and they're able to get there. But how long can they hold it down? We'll find out. Trap with the first blood. Paydini gets the trade as Chunk gets into Alpha and secures that first progress bar, which is actually huge. It's not a lot of progress, but it does help. Dovahkiin with a tough TK, so an unnecessary life thrown away for Louisville. Either way, quick re-rotate over to Bravo as they 2-stack, almost 3-stack, but Paydini quickly clears that up. As we get this control matchup underway, I just want to say thank you to everyone for tuning in, showing their support, showing some love, and hopefully having a good time here tonight. Y able to get back onto Bravo, 24-23 in lives as Baltimore tries to lock in. 4-stack on Bravo, and they take it. Minimal lives lost, but they're going to need to make a long rotation over to Alpha. See if they can maintain progress on this far flank. Shots coming from Shower. He goes down in the street. Paydini back in spawn, peppering shots through mid. But quickly goes down as the kill feed lights up green for Baltimore. Dovahkiin on this little patio able to grab a kill on Y. somewhat halt their momentum, but Trap and Virtue with a big two-piece should open up plenty. Virtue with a two-piece of his own as Pedini holds in objective. Virtue on the outside. Pedini popping up. No, it's Sweet Baby Ray, for the two-piece. Pedini peeking out. Chunk trying to stay alive, but unfortunately going down. Somehow Y sneaks through the defenses and stays up. Pedini with the drop shot, though, shuts it all down on the 2 streak. Sweet Baby Ray on the 4. And a solid stalwart defense from Louisville is paying off thus far. Chunk on the outside as Dovahkiin and Pedini go down. This is the opening they need. Y rotating. Sweet Baby Ray, though, was expecting the push. But they should be able to 2-stack on the objective. They get there quickly. What I like from Kraken is that they are not afraid to double stack or triple stack. They're doing a great job of that. No one's sitting on the outside. Here comes a big push, though, from Louisville. Can they get in there? And they will. Shower and Sweet Baby Ray clearing house. 11-11 in lives. Y on the outside, trying to find a way in. Virtue with the save. Pedini so clean with these shots. Very, very solid timing from Pedini. Rotates up and just absolutely eviscerates Virtue. Virtue was ADSing on that doorway for so long, but Pedini just makes it look seamless. Absolutely beautiful plays from Pedini. Chunk on the outside, trying to find a way in. Dovahkiin able to clear house. 9-7 in lives. Pedini and Dovahkiin holding the line. Y the last one close. Handy, though, finding him, trying to finish, but could not. Y able to stay up. 7 seconds left on the clock. Sweet Baby Ray goes down. Can Y make an incredible play? But Pedini, who else to shut it down but Pedini? Pedini looking like Houdini. My goodness. Cooking him up like linguine. Someone grab me some fettuccine. I'm going to run out of noodle types. It's not my preferred dish. Anyways, Pedini cooking it up in round 1 of Control. As Louisville Gamble will be able to grab round 1 and continue their momentum from the Search and Destroy. As they now find themselves on the attack, they make the same mad dash towards Alpha. See if they have any more progress than their opponents. Virtue and Y with a solid 2-piece, but Dovahkiin getting on to Alpha. Clearing house. Pedini in the laundromat in their preferred spot as they're able to just bob and weave and move and dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge and stack together kills as they're on the 9 streak. Sweet Baby Ray able to clear out house, at least for the moment, as Trap gets back onto Alpha. Quick trades happening. Virtue trying to maintain control, and they do, finally taking down Pedini, but Pedini has that cruise missile in their back pocket thanks to an incredible 9-streak run. Baltimore Kraken stacking together some beautiful kills, trying to lock down Bravo objective now. See if they can, and it looks like they will. Sweet Baby Ray up top, trying to track down Trap, but could not do it. That's a 3-piece in the feed for Louisville. Or excuse me, for Baltimore, as they reset Louisville back to their palace spawn. Trap maintaining control. 28 seconds left on the clock. They got to secure an objective. They got to get on an objective, and they got to get there fast. Shower with a big 2-piece. Pedini rushing there. Y on the outside, waiting for Pedini to push. No, there's a player in there. Now sees the shot confirmation. Pedini goes down, and now rotating up, taking down Dovahkiin, but you still have Shower hanging out on Alpha, stopping the clock. And unfortunately, Y could not get there in time. They 2-stack onto Alpha now and do a split push. A bold strategy that is so crazy it just might work. Trap trying to rotate in, but Sweet Baby Ray staying alive. The turn and burn can't quite get it in time as Chunk takes them out. But he's still got 2 players on side of Louisville on Bravo, trying to secure the objective. Just 20 seconds left on the clock. Y peeking out, finds the tiniest bit of Dovahkiin and secures the headshot. Y with a 2-piece. Pedini, last one close. As Handy goes down, Paydini got to go massive. Why with a 3-piece? As they look for more. Doesn't matter. Bravo gets secured. 6 lives left. Can Louisville pull off the upset? Somehow make their way over to Alpha once again, like they've done so many times. Trap trying to set up the spawn trap, though. Gonna prove a bit difficult. Virtue in mid. Pressure in the left flank of spawn. With Y up close and personal. Just 5 lives remain for Louisville. Beautiful nade from Sweet Baby Ray, but I don't know if that'll be enough to secure it. Sweet Baby Ray going on a bit of a tear over on that right flank. Y the only one protecting the Bravo flank. Gotta be careful. Paydini hanging out and slaying out. 8-5 now, 7-5. It was 6-12, folks, and Louisville Gamble are down to their last 3 lives. Paydini rotating up, grabbing one, back in the laundromat, bobbing and weaving. Unfortunately, Shower Handy could not make it. Dovahkiin, the last one up in a 1v6 situation. 6 seconds left. They're going to play their life, I think, and just try to survive. Y rotating through mid. Don't think they'll spot Dovahkiin, and don't matter. Baltimore Kraken winning round 2. Solid matchup thus far in control. Baltimore, Louisville putting on a stellar show after a 6-5 finish in the Search and Destroy. They are now going round for round in the control. Who will be the victor? Will they force it to a round 5? We'll find out. As Louisville back on defense, Baltimore Kraken on the attack as Y grabs the first blood. Paydini going down. Sweet Baby Ray on the back truck with Shower providing some assistance in the laundromat. Y able to get onto Alpha, at least for the moment, but is surrounded by Gamble players. Shower dropped to 15 HP, and a big 3-piece is a huge opening for Baltimore onto the Alpha objective. Paydini, the last one close. Could go massive here and play the upset, but if Baltimore can secure this objective, it would be huge. They split push. Chunk, gotta watch this side. Paydini with a massive 2-piece just saved the Alpha objective. Paydini is paying out dividends for Louisville Gamble right now. An incredible player. Unfortunately, gets the caster and observer curse and goes down right as I'm hyping him up, but Paydini just saved Alpha objective for Louisville Gamble either way, as we all rotate over. Sweet Baby Ray with a 2-piece of their own and just doing a phenomenal job of defending Bravo, but it's not enough. Bravo will get secured. 2 minutes on the clock with 22-20 lives. Baltimore with a slight edge in the lives department with just 1 progress bar remaining on that Alpha objective. A lot of lives, a lot of time. This is going to be an absolute slobber knocker of a matchup. Trap grabbing some kills. Chunk tries to break through. Dovahkiin with a massive 2-piece, though, once again protecting Alpha objective from the Kraken invasion. Shower looking for some early picks and gets one on Chunk. That is huge momentum stopper right there. Trap on the outside, and oh man, we lost connection to host. Are you kidding me? That is unfortunate. We have been having a lot of issues with Call of Duty recently, and I apologize, folks. We're going to be right back. I'm going to see if we can rejoin somehow. Unfortunately, folks, we got disconnected on that one, and luckily I was sent a screenshot of the stats and the winner. The winner being Baltimore Kraken in a 3-2 matchup. Y dropping 41 kills and 20 deaths. Just, I imagine an incredible matchup, and I'm sorry that we missed it. But that is what is bound to happen when Call of Duty refuses to work properly. Incredibly annoying. Anywho, gonna get loaded into the next one. Get everything set and situated for our next hardpoint matchup. And hopefully we do not get disconnected. We do not get dev errors. That is annoying. Very annoying. But yeah, I really wish we could have stayed for the rest of that. I'm sure it was an incredible matchup, but Baltimore will take the cake in this one. Well, everyone chose the right outcome. Get the prediction up for the next game. As Baltimore takes a 2-1 series lead, they could put it away with this hard point, and they won the first hard point fairly handedly. So, alrighty, let's make sure we get the right people in the right place. Looks like Louisville Gamble going to be Team 1. I'm going to head to Be Right Back right now, because I don't know if we're going to get a dev error, and we'll just have to wait and see. Knock on wood, y'all. Wish me luck. Wish everyone luck. We gotta lock in, okay? We gotta lock the heck in. Because this dev error stuff will be the death of me. It is so incredibly frustrating. I have got to clean my desk. There's some nastiness on it. Some crumbs or something else. Ugh. Louisville actually going to Team 2. Actually going to Team 2. We're waiting for one more person. We'll hang out here. If I gotta experience a dev error, everyone's experiencing a dev error. This is preposterous. Alright, we got everyone here. Yep. Louisville Team 2. All set on my end. Best of luck to both teams. This, please work. Please. Please, please. Where's my pen? Where did my pen go? Oh, it's over here. We're okay. Yeah, we got dev errored. That is freaking annoying. That is so freaking annoying. We'll be right back, folks. I'm going to try to get this sorted. Hopefully in time. I got about 20 minutes left, and then I got to go. But we'll see what happens. Oh, my goodness. Finally, after several resets, restarts, resituating, we are here on Vista for Hardpoint. With Baltimore Kraken taking the control, they get onto the hard point first, and they get the first couple of kills. Louisville Gamble is there, and of course Baydini taking over. Why able to stay alive though, as we remember, Baltimore won the first hard point, fairly handedly after the second rotation. We'll see if they can get it done in the first, or we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Anything can happen on any given Thursday night, as I like to say. Chunk currently holding on the objective. 25 points for Baltimore to start things off. Dovahkiin contesting, but only for a moment. Baydini is in there. No, excuse me. Dovahkiin was in there. Handy's now here, trying to disrupt. 32 points for Baltimore on the P1 is a pretty solid start, if I do say so myself. Why here rotating up on the flank. Takes down Dovahkiin, but Sweet Baby Ray is on the flank. Let's check in. Peeking. Bring around the Rosie. Finally takes down Y, but Trap is there for the kill. Andy trying to stay up, but unfortunately going down. Virtue with a solid 2-piece. Baltimore Kraken with a solid 33-point lead and climbing. We'll see if Sweet Baby Ray can start grabbing some points for them. Nice little turn and burn as Chunk goes down. Virtue able to contest and keep things in control. for Baltimore, at least for the time being. Shower able to clear house as Louisville trying to put together some consecutive points. Consecutive hills, I should say. Chunk looking for the shots on Dovahkiin. So we rotate to P3. Contest coming in. Dovahkiin clears house. The scrap's going for Louisville. They should be able to tie things up in a pretty little bow as they rotate on over. Paydini with the shots. Able to grab Virtue, just waiting for a flank. Dovahkiin just going to eat all this scrap time and hang out. Trap on the stairwell. Going down to Shower. And a solid clear from Louisville. Still got Y there, but Shower cleans it out. Got to clean the drain and flush it down. Shower did just that. Paydini rotating up. Chunk with a beautiful run on the 2 streak. Sitting at 2 for 6. Their first 2 kills of the game, it appears. As Virtue locks down on the stairwell. Gonna be Chunk as the Hill Kitten, as Baltimore Kraken just try to keep the separation from Louisville Gamble. Louisville has not had a lead in hardpoint yet. They've come close, but I don't believe they've had a lead throughout this series, and that's a team wipe in favor of Baltimore on this P3, as they are slowly rotating already over to P4. Baltimore is set up incredibly well for a solid lead here. Sweet Baby Ray rotating up. Chunk on the head glitch. Gonna pop back up. Looks the wrong way. Chunk, be careful, and staying alive on the 4 streak. Beautiful job by Chunk there, grabbing all the scrap and giving their team a 40-point lead and then some, as Baltimore tries to lock in on the P4, and they're doing so right now. Another team wipe and just giving them plenty of free time. Y in the mid cutout. 5 streaks for Trap and Chunk now, as they start to cook. Could see multiple cruise missiles. Trap gets their cruise missile. Can Chunk get his? Chunk holding out in the corner. Paydini up top of the stairs. Trap rotating on the window. Spots Paydini and takes them down. Trap on the 8 streak. Chunk still looking for that 6. Chunk trying to stay alive in the music hall. Has to rotate out. Almost gets caught out and eventually does. Louisville, though, playing for scraps right now as they're down by over 60, a full hill. Louisville in a tough spot early here on Vista. They lost the first hard point, 250 to 161, a near 100-point differential. They got to catch up here on the P5 to P1 connection, one of the shortest rotations in the game currently, other than maybe the one in 6-star. And there's a 3-piece for Baltimore. Shower grabs 1, but that's not going to be enough to take over the hill. Baltimore Kraken are just hitting their shots and locked in. Not to say that Louisville isn't hitting their shots, but Baltimore's are just hitting a little quicker, a little harder, a little faster, a little stronger. And as I say that, though, Louisville nearly gets the team wipe. Chunk is close and finally going down. A solid push from Louisville to take over this P5. Paydini with the 2-piece. I don't know how many times I said that this series, but I'll say it again. Paydini with the 2 pieces paying dividends. Some team shots from Sweet Baby Ray as Y grabs a 2-piece of their own on the underground of the P5. Just bobbing and weaving. Sweet Baby Ray looking for the shots on Chunk, and they grab it. Y, though, on the flank. Trying to find Sweet Baby Ray, and they do. Paydini still contesting as we rotate now to the P1, and just how quickly this transitions back to the P1 from the P5. Louisville quickly gets broken up. Cruise missile coming in from somebody. It's Trap threading the needle for a big 2-piece, and Baltimore Kraken really just swimming away with this one. Chunk with a huge bounce back after a rough, I believe, 0 for 6 start, and now 10 for 10. 0 to hero story. You love to see it. Fortunately, going down there, the caster curse is real, whether you believe it or not. Shower trying to hold the line solo, but unfortunately gets taken out as Y grabs a 6th streak now. Yet another cruise missile for Baltimore. As they are about to take a 100-point lead, they are absolutely locked in like they're at Fort Knox. It's ridiculous. Paydini going down in the 1v1. Shower with the trade out. Takes down Virtue. Solid 2-piece from Shower as they rotate 2 over to the P2. Chunk still hanging out up top, looking for something, but Sweet Baby Ray says, nah, he ain't taking this hill. But here comes a cruise missile from Y. Should be able to clear this hill, grab something, and they take down Sweet Baby Ray and hop right on point as they take the 100-point lead once again. Chunk on the hill as Louisville is just left swinging for the fences. Chunk avoiding the death so far, but got significantly weakened on the wall banks. Re-peeking out now. Sweet Baby Ray going down. Virtue and company shooting fish in a barrel. The kill feed lighting up green in favor of the Kraken. Paydini was able to break it up for a moment, but not enough. 219 to 90, now 220 and climbing. Trap with a 2-piece. On the 4 streak, trying to get the 5. Sweet Baby Ray trying to stay alive. The repeat coming in. Hanging out and about. Trap goes down. Paydini and company staying alive. Virtue, unfortunately, going down outside of the map. Tried to go for that long flank on the outside and just was not quick enough. Louisville with a solid hold on the P3 thus far. Still a lot of fighting over on the P2 and in the P4 area on this rotation to P3. Virtue dropping the trophy. Paydini doing everything they can along with Shower. Dovahkiin having a rough game at 6-22, unfortunately, folks. Louisville Gamble struggling in this one. Baltimore Kraken need to just sneeze on this P3 and they will take the W. And they should be able to win it here if they can hang on. Sweet Baby Ray clears the hill. Shower on the outside, rotating in. Spots Virtue, takes them down. 241 to 102, nearly 150 points, folks. As we rotate on over to the P4, Trap's going to get there. Sweet Baby Ray on the low ground, stays alive as Louisville tries to bounce back. Shots coming in from Y, nades, and more. Paydini hanging out with a big 2-piece on the tree stand. And gets a kill with the stun on Virtue, believe it or not. What a throw from Paydini. You love to see it. As Louisville's holding strong thus far, they try to stay alive, but Y gets on the hill. 244 in climbing. Hopping off for just a second. Can Louisville get there in time? I don't think so. Virtue with a bunch of kills. Y with another, and that's going to do it, folks. Baltimore Kraken are your winners of this series. 3-1. Solid job all around from both sides. Louisville kept it close in the SND and control, but their hard point needs a little work, especially on Vista. 250 to 129. Unfortunately, players leaving a little early, so we don't get the full scoreboard, but a solid job nonetheless from both sides. Well, it was filled with some delays, but not nearly as bad as last night, thankfully. As we get a look at our after-action report summary. Players left a little early, so we will not get the full stats, but Chunk with a huge chunk of time at 2.5 minutes with a 5 seconds in change tacked on. Y with the second most kills on the team and the second most time at 1:22. A solid GG's all around to both sides. I've been your host, Big Rich X. Thank you so much for tuning in. I have a movie to catch, Deadpool and Wolverine. I have been waiting to see this for a very long time. A solid GG's to Baltimore. I apologize for calling you Seattle earlier in the stream, but a solid GG's nonetheless. Y'all have a wonderful night. VOD will be available shortly to the teams that need it, and I will catch y'all next time. See you in the streams. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye-bye now.